Hello my lovelies, I'm so sorry that I haven't filmed in such a long time. My laptop went down and it's been a whole load of kerfuffle getting it fixed, but as you can see I am now fixed, and yeah, so the video that I'm doing for you today is my July favourites. Yes, it's late. I was planning on doing it obviously earlier in the month, but I couldn't because my laptop broke. So I have quite a few favourites this month. I've been switching it up a little bit. Some of it's beauty, some of it's not. So yeah, I'm just going to jump straight in. And the first thing that I want to talk to you about is a book series, and it is by Sarah Shepherd, and it is actually the Pretty Little Liars book series. I have spoken about this before. This one's called Burned, and I think it's the 12th book in the series, and I've read all of the ones before this, and they're absolutely brilliant. They're a really good read. They are very in-depth, and they do follow the girls on a lot more adventures than you see in the show, but they're really, really good. They're fantastic books. They're really interesting. Definitely worth a read. I picked a lot of mine up in charity shops, but you can get them online for about £2.80 on eBay, so they're nice and cheap to get hold of. Okay, and the next sort of non-beauty item are these scrunchies. I haven't used scrunchies since I was a small child, and I have rediscovered my love for scrunchies. They are amazing. They make it so that when I put my hair up at night, I don't end up with massive kinks in my hair in the morning, and they're just so much better for your hair. They stop the ends of the hair snapping when you take your hair down, and they're just brilliant. They're really awesome. I frigging love my scrunchies. Okay, and the next thing I want to talk to you about is yet another non-beauty item. And I've only got one more non-beauty item left after this, and it is this. It is the Oceanic Breeze scented candle from the brand Boutique, and it says here, a clean and sparkling fragrance with a hint of coconut and sandalwood. Now this just smells like a holiday to me. I think it's perfect for summertime. It smells so nice. As you can see, I haven't burnt this one very much because a lot of the time I find it too hot to burn candles, but every now and again in the evening I kind of just want to burn a candle, and I'm going to stick my nose in this one more time just because it smells so yummy. Okay, and the last thing that I have in my non-beauty section is this. And this was bought by a friend of mine because her baby broke my other one. And it's this gorgeous necklace with like a filigree crescent moon and a little amethyst stone in the middle, and I absolutely love this. I think it's absolutely stunning. I think she got it off of eBay, and I am absolutely in love, and it is so cute. Okay, oh, I have one more non-beauty favourite, and this is a fashion favourite, and it is my trousers. These are so comfortable. They were like £6 in Tesco's, and they are like the long flowy harem-y type pants that I live in, and they are the most comfortable thing known to man. Okay, so on to my beauty favourites. The first two things I'm going to talk about are brushes, because I have found a couple of brushes that I adore. The first one is this one, which is the Real Techniques stippling brush, and this is what I use to put on my foundation. I just find it a lot easier with this, with like a flat topped brush. It is dirty at the moment because I only used it a little while ago, but it cleans beautifully. It feels really nice on the skin. I stipple and I swirl with this, and it just blends my foundation like a dream, like nothing else I've ever used, and it is honestly amazing. Okay, and my second brush that I want to talk about is the Spectrum 405, which is the angled, it's either a contour, it can be used for anything really, but it's just an angled fluffy brush, and I use this for bronzing, for contouring, and for highlighting, because it's sort of, if you want a broad highlight across the top of your cheeks, it's just perfect for it, and it gets in there really beautifully with the contour, and sort of around the temples it's a perfect shape, and it's a really lovely brush. This is the Spectrum like seaside collection or something. And it's a very soft brush, and it's just beautiful. I mean, look at the colours on it. What more do you want from a brush? Okay, and the rest of this stuff that I'm going to talk about now is beauty. And the first thing is this. This is the Inecto Naturals Deliciously Rich Coconut Shower Wash. This is actually an empty tube because I have used it all up. And I picked this up, weirdly enough, in my local pharmacy. And it was $1.99, I think. And it smells like, does anybody remember the coconut yogurts? It smells like those. And it's absolutely amazing. It smells so good. And the smell lasts on your skin as well, which is a problem that I find with a lot of shower gels, is that the smell just doesn't stay. But this was absolutely incredible. I really love it. It's so nice. Sorry about my hair. I've only just got out of the shower. So that's why that is such a mess. But yeah, it smells absolutely amazing, and it makes my skin feel so soft, and it makes me feel so clean, and I absolutely love it. So if you want a nice coconut scented shower gel, I would give that one a punt. And the next thing is this BioGlow Apricot and Rosemary Face and Body Scrub. Now I actually picked this up in Pound Stretcher. I paid £1 whole for it, but actually it does a really good job of exfoliating your skin. It has obviously the different sized beads to exfoliate well and exfoliate all like the little nooks and crannies in your face. It has apricot extract to moisturise and freshen skin, rosemary extract to rejuvenate the skin, and aloe vera, which gives UV protection, conditions and moisturises. So it's an all-rounder, and you get 10 fluid ounces or 300 ml for £1. It smells really nice. It has that nice apricot-y scent to it. It smells lovely. It really works. It makes my skin feel lovely after I've used it. I use this about twice a week, and it's brilliant. It's really good. Okay, the next thing I want to talk to you about is this. Now, I got this in my June or July Birchbox? My June Birchbox, I think. And this is the Native Unearthed Coconut and Vanilla Natural Deodorant Balm. And it comes in this little tub, and it smells really nice. I am a person, I put deodorant on twice a day. I put it on in the morning when I get dressed, and then I put it on when I go to bed to make sure that I don't smell overnight and all that sort of stuff. And this is the one that I use overnight because it's natural, but it doesn't have a strong scent, and it just leaves you smelling like skin and very clean. It just contains coconut oil, vanilla oil and bicarbonate of soda, and that is all it contains. And it contains arrowroot and shea butter, and it smells really good but not overpowering and really strong. And all you do is you take a pea-sized amount, rub it in between your fingers, and then place it on wherever you would normally place deodorant, whether that be under your arms, on your neck, whatever. And I just love it because it's so natural. I think this is like £6 or £7. I think it might be $7.99 for this pot, and you get quite a lot of product. I mean, it doesn't actually say on here how much product you get, but you get like a decent amount. And they do other scents as well. They have like a lavender and a sage one, and then they just do like a natural skin scent or whatever to help absorb odours rather than actually smelling of anything. And they're really lovely. They smell nice and they really work. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is something that has been all over the internet for the past couple of years, and that is quite a famous product, and it is the Benefit Roller Lash. I am wearing it today. I am quite lucky in the sense that I have long and slightly curled up eyelashes anyway, so I don't really need to do much with them. But this just really helps to lengthen and separate and maintain a curl. It's very black, it doesn't flake, it doesn't transfer. Once it's actually dried down properly, obviously if you're going to do a load of blinking just after you've put it on, it's going to transfer, but it doesn't do any of that. and it's a really lovely product. Yes, it's expensive, but to me, I think it's worth it to pay that sort of money for a mascara that is going to do all of those things and do them very well. So there's that. And then there's this, which I got in actually my this month's Birchbox, but I've been using it and I absolutely adore it, and it is the Wish Renewing Mud Mask. You can see how much of it I've used. In the Birchbox sample, you only get like 3 uses out of it, so you get 5 fluid ounces, which is just nothing really, or 0.5, I think. Yeah, 0.5. And it renews, purifies, smooths and softens. It's paraben free, sulfate free, and it contains all natural ingredients, etc, etc. And it just makes your skin feel lovely. It smells nice. It's like a weird grey, it's like a grey mud mask rather than a really dark one, and it just makes your skin feel really lovely. You only have to have it on for like 2 minutes, and if your skin is sensitive, only leave it on for about 15 seconds, and it does the trick. It's really lovely, a really nice quick mask to do if you just want a bit of a freshen up on your face, and it's really lovely. Again, this is very expensive. It's like £26 or something stupid, but so I probably wouldn't purchase it myself, but I'm loving the sample and it's great. Okay, the next thing is another thing that's been talked about really widely over the internet recently, and it is the Nux multi-purpose dry oil for face, body and hair, and it's a little sample, and I really like this stuff. It just gives like a really nice, gorgeous sheen to the body. Like, I've only used this once when me and my partner went out for the evening after my bath, but it made my skin look glowing and gorgeous and beautiful. I haven't used it in my hair yet, I must admit, but I have used it like on my face and on my body to give me like a nice little glow, and it's just lovely. It's a nice size. You get 0.33 fluid ounces, which I think is like 10 ml, yeah, and you really don't need a lot of this stuff. A little goes quite a long way, and it just makes you look really glowing and sparkly and lovely for a night out. Oh, I had another brush that I wanted to talk to you about that I forgot about, and it is actually, weirdly, this one, which came in my Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. It is also the same brush that comes in the Subculture palette, which I will be doing a review on when mine arrives, so I shall be doing that for you. I love this crease brush. It's a really good crease brush. Like, it gets right in there and it's nice and fluffy. Pardon me, burped. It's nice and fluffy and it just fits in my crease beautifully. And then this flat shader, the flat shader side not so much, but this crease brush is amazing. I love it. It's the only crease brush I use now, so I can't wait to get a second one in my Subculture palette, because that means I've got 2. Yay! Okay, next up is actually a hair item, and it is this. It is the Percy & Reed Perfectly Perfecting Wonder Balm. I put this in my hair after every time I wash it. It helps to maintain a style, it helps to like repair split ends, and it just keeps your hair looking soft and supple and shiny and lovely. And I do actually have a blog post about this, so if you want to know more in depth about this product and what I feel about it, then I will leave all the links down below to all of my other socials. But yeah, it's absolutely amazing. I would definitely give it a go. I mean, the full size is like £18, but I think I would actually pay that, considering this small tube has lasted me like over a month, because you literally use like the tiniest amount. You barely use any, so it's brilliant, and it smells so good. It smells lovely. Okay, I'm on to my last 4 products now, guys, and this I want to talk about is a foundation, and it is the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless. This is a very famous foundation. It's a very well known foundation. I am in the shade Deauville, and honest to God, this is one of the best foundations I have ever used. I do layer it with another foundation that I have over there, but even on its own, this foundation is amazing. It is slightly dewy, which I don't like, but I just apply some mattifying powder onto my face, which then mattifies it down. But if you're after a slightly dewy, lightweight, because it is very, very lightweight, and good coverage, then I would definitely give this a go. It is absolutely brilliant. One of my favourites. Yes, it's expensive, but I think it is actually my favourite foundation right now. So there. Okay, and the next thing is another hair product that I want to talk about, and it is the No. 4 Sugar Texturizing Spray. And it comes in this little bottle. Now, obviously, most texturizing sprays are made with salt, but this one is made with sugar. It smells really nice. It is slightly sticky to the touch. Like if you spray it on your skin, it will feel slightly sticky. But when you put it into your hair, it definitely gives a lot of texture, a lot of volume, a lot of oomph, I guess, and it really does work. I use it when my hair is wavy and it makes my hair look really nice. Last two bits. The first bit is the Ellegras Pro Prep High Definition Smoothing Face Primer. This is brilliant. This is my favourite primer right now. It is a clear, like, silicone type gel, and even on my hand it kind of just blurs everything, and it just looks amazing on the skin. I just apply it after my moisturiser, leave it on my face for a little while, and then go in with my foundation, and it makes my foundation last a really long time. It makes the application easier, it makes it look very flawless, and it's just great, and it's so cheap too, so it's definitely worth a punt. And the last thing in my monthly favourites of July is the Anastasia Brow Definer in chocolate. It's what I've got on my brows today. I freaking love this thing. It has a really nice spoolie on one end that does a really, really good job. And then on the longer end, you have a twist up angled pencil, which I find an absolute frigging godsend to do my eyebrows. I am quite lucky in the sense that my eyebrows are naturally nicely shaped and are quite thick. So this is literally just to darken them up slightly and to sort of neaten up the shape. And they're absolutely amazing. It's really good. It was expensive, but definitely worth it. If you are into brows, then I would definitely recommend giving this a go. So that ends my favourites of the month of July. Like I said, I'm so sorry that I've been gone for so long. I'm really glad to be back. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Please give me a big thumbs up and click the red subscribe button down below, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye bye, my lovelies.